Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you today. Looking forward to today's show. Going to do two shows today. Today's a big day. Going to do two shows. I already got you out one video today. I got you the Aguilar Louis Lopez video, which is the main event on a PROBOX card. So do check that out. PROBOX fights are interesting to bet. This fight doesn't really move the needle much for me. It'll be an entertaining fight. I don't love the odds on it. I'm kind of, if you go watch the breakdown, I'm kind of talking myself into this being a parlay piece. I don't love the odds on this fight. We'll get into all this. We'll get into all this, guys. So please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Do become a member. Do become a Patreon. Do all that good stuff. Smash the join button to become a member. It's also pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you asked to book anything, get you access to the Discord, the live betting, the updated props, all of that for just $5 a month. All of that for just $5 a month. Also, join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. It's also in the chat. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. So become a member, become a Patreon, get the lock of the week, get the long-term parlay, get all of that for just $5. The members only live stream, the members only chat. Just $5 a month. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. All right, y'all. Let's get into today's show. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are truly the best. Let me pay my bills first. Guys, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. The nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar, the Carnival Bar. Made from 100% beef, just 3 ingredients. That's it. Just meat, fat, and salt the way humans have eaten for thousands of years. That's the Carnival Bar at carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, so just a quick rundown. The Aguilar Lopez video is live, so make sure to check that out. That's a good breakdown on that, and I kind of advise you on that one. 2 shows today as well. 1 show tomorrow. I am going to that fight tomorrow, the PROBOX fight tomorrow. So I won't have a ton to get out, but I'm not sure what time. I got a busy morning, but I am going to get you one live tomorrow. I'm going to get you guys a second lock of the week too. 2 lives today. I will go live again this evening. And I wanted to give a shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for the support. You guys have given me the most watch hours and my most revenue ever this month. So I appreciate everyone. Y'all are truly a blessing. Y'all are truly great. Thank you for making this month extraordinary. This has been, by many metrics, the best month I've ever had on a 28-day month instead of a 31. Like July, December, January were my 3 best months. This is going to shatter that, and I did it in, basically 10% less days. So I appreciate that. Y'all are truly, truly, truly a blessing, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. All right. Now let's get into it. I am well, Humble Crumble. I am well. Hope y'all are well. Obviously, the stream is working better today. Yesterday, if you guys checked out the live stream, which a lot of y'all did, there was an issue with the live stream. There was an issue with the live stream. The chats or something wasn't working. You couldn't put the chats in. I believe that's fixed as far as I know. That's fixed. That was a worldwide Google corporation issue. Google had that problem throughout. I don't know what caused it, but it wasn't my channel specific. It was across the Google corporation. And we know that Google corporation is a censorship corporation. So I don't know what all that was about. I don't know if it was a glitch. I don't know if they were trying to censor. I don't know what they were trying to do, but it seems to be back up today. So that is good news. What's up, King of Fitness? What's good, G Parlay? Luke McCormick, Vargas, Ramos. I don't like Ramos. Oh, Ramos Smalls over 6.5. Yeah, I dig that. Urso Cooper over 10.5. Yeah, I like this. Urso might get a stoppage. I don't think so. Yeah, I like this. I would rather just put Urso on the money line. It won't change your odds much, but I like this. Luke McCormick money line, Vargas money line. Yep. I don't love the price on Luke McCormick and Vargas. I don't love it, but they are going to win, so it all works out. Let me see if I can price this out. Let me see what this looks like. But I do like this King of Fitness. Hang on. Let me see if I can price this out for you. This is McCormick. Can you guys see this? No, you can't see this. All right, let me pull this up. All righty. Let's see. Let me price this out. Luke McCormick. Emiliano Vargas. And then it was Ramos. I can't. Let me see if I can do this on Pro Boxing Odds. It's not gonna, I don't have that prop. Let me check this. Duke! Hang on. All right. Vargas, McCormick, so it's not a bad parlay. So I like this. It's over 6.5 on Ramos. I like over 10.5 on Urso. That's the one kicker. I would rather just take Urso by decision, Urso on the money line, but I mean Urso on the money line, not by decision. Urso on the money line, 6.5. McCormick Vargas. Yeah, I like this parlay. Minus 143. Is that about what you're getting? I like the odds on this. I would lock this up. I do like this parlay. I would get in on that. Shout out to you on that one. Have you gotten any message back about media credentials? Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah. I'll be there. Absolutely. I think Urso might get stoppage. Asuma hurt Cooper round 6. Also, he looks like a bit chinny, and Urso legit. I heard he sparred big names like Harlem Eubank and Catterall. I think Urso might get stopped. I think he might get a stoppage too. That's why if I would tweak anything on King of Fitness's parlay, I would just change the money line, the over to Urso on the money line. I'm not convinced he's going to get a stoppage, but it's very possible. I would just take Urso on the money line on that. Did you check out that Nav? I did. Thank you. I'm not changing my mind, GK, but thank you for saying that. GK gets some good footage, man. I appreciate you, my dude. Tamir Smalls throws big shots and Abel Ramos comes forward. I linked that Ramos-Barrios fight. It was okay. Are you maybe Smalls get stoppage? I don't see Smalls getting a stoppage. Ramos is durable. Ramos is tough as hell. I can't see him getting a stoppage. Smalls isn't the guy that really puts his shots together, that really digs in. I'm not saying he's got no power. He seems to have decent pop, honestly. I just don't see him putting himself in harm's way enough to get a stoppage. Do you think JJ will be a better boxer in Tennessee? Yo, shout out to my New York Jets on getting Tavondre Sweat. Shout out to them. Today is a good day. For those who don't know, I'm a huge Jets fan. I'm also a huge Texas Longhorn fan. One of my all-time top 4, top 5 favorite Longhorns of all time is Tavondre Sweat. Tavondre Sweat is now a New York Jet, so shout out. Yeah, I think he'll be a better boxer in Tennessee. That Ryan almost do tough as hell, and he tucks up well. Urso is a better puncher than a Salmon, but I haven't finished taping. I agree with everything Jazz just said here. Tips for living off this, Gary. I need to stop answering calls from rude ass clients. That's a tough one because look, the clients are what make you money. Some clients are rude. Some people are rude. Some people are asses. Like that's just the way that they are. If you cut them off, you're cutting off a spot of your revenue. You have to decide: is this frustration? Is this rudeness costing me or making me money? Right? Like think about it. If they're taking time out of your day, if they're and that time is not worth the time that you could be spending with other clients, then cut them. But if it is worth it, then you gotta bite. You gotta bite down, and kind of get through it. You gotta figure out how much time. What is my time worth? A and B. Is this worth my time? Right? If my time is worth $100 an hour, $200, whatever you think your time is worth, is this making you that? If not, cut it. If it is, you're gonna have to deal with it. The fight comes down to looking good. I doubt Nunez can KO Navarrete as well. I don't think there's going to be a stoppage in Nunez and Navarrete. There could be. It's going to be violent. Both guys are rugged. Both guys are durable. I do think this probably goes the distance. A stoppage wouldn't shock me. The only bet I really like, I like Nunez in this fight. I like Nunez in this fight. And that's really all there is to it. Late, blame yourself. You're not late, dude. You're right on time. Did you give your thoughts on Pierce Para? I did not. That's probably going to be the next one I do. I'm going to do that next. Pierce Para. I was going to take a poll. I was going to ask y'all what y'all wanted me to do next. I'll do Pierce and Para. I'll do a video on that. How much you earn from it per month? Luis, Carlo, Trigiano? That's a question for you. Spurs money line, Hawks money line. What do you think? I don't even know who they're playing today. Spurs are playing. Oh, the Spurs are playing Brooklyn tonight. That's right. Yeah, Spurs money line for sure. Hawks, Spurs. Yeah, I like all that. I'm with it. I'm not sure what it pays, but I'm with it. And that ain't winning tonight. What's going on? Hey, DJ's in the house. What up, DJ Green? I feel like it's been a minute, my dude. How you doing? Good to have you back. One of my favorites. Ryan Hong's in the house. Speaking of my favorites, what up, Ryan? Navarrete got this. You guys like Navarrete? Tamir Small's a lock. Close to it. I think I got Para. He a dog for real. Throws a lot. Decent power. Yeah, to me, the best bet is this fight not to go the distance. Can you get a prop on this thing not to go the distance? If you can, to me, I think the best bet is a prop on the fight not to go this. Someone's getting knocked out in this fight. Both guys are floored. Both guys are big hitters. Both guys are aggressive. Someone's getting knocked out in this fight. Like both guys come forward. I'm gonna do the tape of that. That's what I'm gonna do next. Para and yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Para's live for sure. For sure. The odds, the odds suggest that. Well, have the odds moved at all? Hang on. All right, Par's up plus 175. It's not terrible. Para live for sure. I'm gonna get that video out for you guys today in a real way. You dig? Jojo Diaz fighting at 147. Jojo Diaz fighting. I like Jojo. I've known him personally. I've interviewed him. I've talked to him a bunch of times. I really like Jojo. I hope the best for him. Zuffa should sign him. Yeah, no, I agree. He's a name. Zuffa is signing everybody, so I don't see why not. Do you have a look at Connor Quinn version? I have not. I'm not going to get to it either. Sorry, Jefferson. Alexis Roca. I know Alexis too. Alexis is a good dude. I like Alexis a lot. What are you asking me about Alexis Roca? What is the question? He had a draw at Curiel, and then that was a year plus ago, 14 months ago, and he hasn't fought since. I do like him, though. All right. That's such an awful fight. 480, and I'm dead serious. Shout out Lewis. I had my mental. I had to get my mental back in order. Life and lost both my. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry about that. Shout out DJ. Well wishes and prayers for DJ and the DJ family. Sorry about that, dude. It's good to have you back, though. It's good to have you back. Lewis lives in Venezuela. Shout out to Venezuela. Lewis, Carlo Trigiano. Either get your education, trade school, or get work from home job, even if it's boring data entry. How the F does road work help with a fighter? I don't get it. Well, it builds endurance. It builds endurance. Why are you asking? Better ways to train cardio, in my opinion. Swimming, maybe. Gary, any truth to the rumor that Floyd? I don't know. I don't mind his pocket. It's hard to believe he can lose all that money, but he does spend money with the best of them. I don't know. It's hard to believe that he's broke. I don't know. He's putting a zero on the line, and I do think he's going to lose a zero. Pacquiao just fought, back in over the summer, whatever that was, and he beat Barrios for all intents and purposes, right? Like, I don't know that Floyd could do that at this stage. I think Pacquiao is going to win the fight. And I think Floyd's going to lose a zero, and he spent an entire career defending that zero. He's going to make a ton of money. This one fight sets him for life. It makes him generationally rich again if he isn't, but he's got to be smart with his money. I don't know. I don't know if there's any truth to that rumor. It's hard to believe that a guy could spend that much money in a short amount of time. That's really, really hard to believe. But maybe. I don't have any evidence to suggest it's true or not. I can either confirm nor deny kind of thing. I don't know. I have no idea. It seems hard to believe, but he spends a lot of money. Luis Carlos Trigiano. Oh, makes sense. I would recommend trade school or trades in general. What are some of the things you're good at? Prayers for DJ. Yeah, shout out to DJ, man. One of the good ones. Oh, come on, Gary is grinding here. 35 viewers. I got 40 now. I was the second. Good to have you here. Good to have you here, Yeti. Good to have you here. Jeb, appreciate you. Yeah, like my vid, guys. Like the vid. Like the vid. Endry Saavedra versus Denzel Bentley. Who you got? I gotta do tape on this one. This is a fight. When is this fight? Denzel Bentley. I think Bentley is decent. I got to see how much is left in Denzel Bentley. It's April 4th. We got time on this. I will. Oh, that's how wild this is, card. I will give you a breakdown of this fight for sure. Top of my head, I want to take Bentley, but I don't know. I don't know how much Bentley's got left. And then, we got Saavedra, who's from Venezuela, right? All right. Ryan Hahn, to keep it real, man, I'm done with Jojo Diaz in terms of excitement to see him fight again. In terms of betting, I love it. He's probably going to lose. I don't know. I'll be betting on him. Winner fights Janibek. Crazy how Janibek can keep the belt. Quinn versus Dodd is prime for live betting. It's only a safe thing to do for unknown fringe contenders. Agree, Havli. Again, I haven't gotten to the tape, nor will I be able to, because I'm going to do Pearson Para. I'm going to do Pearson Power next, and then like tomorrow, I'll be at the fights I'll be at the PROBOX card, so I'll be there. Putting every dollar I own on Floyd money line. There you go, boxing with. I wouldn't bet. I'm not betting Floyd versus Pacquiao too, because they're both damn near 50, so I won't be betting that. But y'all do what y'all need to do. I do think he made bad investments betting big on Floyd. You guys like Floyd here. How are we doing? We're good. It's better now that the use is here. It's better now. And better now. Savage should sleep him, no? Do we really like Andrew Savada? I mean, who was the guy that he got? Cesar Tapia? Was that his name? On the PBC card with the Bachman Zoo card? I don't know if I like this guy. I gotta do it. I don't. We got a month and a half till that fight. I'll break it down as we get closer. What up? What up? What up, Rando? What up, Rando? Did you see Conor Bennett is fighting Regis Prograis? No, I did not see this. God dang it. Regis is my dude. God dang it, Regis. Is this true? Yep. Shout out. April 11th. All right. $15 million Conor Benn offer. $15 million for Conor Benn. I don't know how you make money on that. That's a poll question. Is risking is investing 15 mil in Conor Benn a smart decision? Yes or no? There were, when he blew out Algieri, thing like that, I was big on Conor Benn. He's a flawed fighter. He's a very flawed fighter. He's a come forward guy. You can jab him, you can box him, you can move. He's also not that big of a name, right? Like, not in America, at least. I don't think about the power is all gone. When was his last knockout? Chris Van Eerden. So his last knockout was 4 years ago. He's got busted for steroids. He looked awful against Rodolfo Orozco. He looked terrible against Peter Dobson. He lost to Chris Eubank and then dominated Chris Eubank. Dropped him twice in the 12th round. $15 million for him seems like a lot of money. That seems like you're building your brand around Conor Benn. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Oh, this is on the Fury Makhmudov card. Okay, it's on the same card. All right. Okay. I'll be pulling for my boy Regis, but Regis is shot. Regis is my dude. Regis has lost. Well, he won. He beat Jojo Diaz. Barely beat Jojo Diaz. But he lost to Catterall, Haney, and then he lost to he lost 2 fights in a row, Catterall and Haney, and then he had the win over Zaria. But the win over Zaria, I was at that fight in New Orleans. Boy, that was not good. That was not a good performance out of Regis. And then after that, it was just Haney and Catterall, one side, clear losses to both of them. He's shot, and Regis is my dude. And then he fought Diaz, which was not good. And now he's coming back. He's fighting Conor Benn. I hope he wins. I'll be rooting for Regis, but I got a good feeling about this. No siree, Bob. Hey, Gary, what's the screaming, whining noise we can sometimes hear outside the room, if you don't mind? I have a special needs son, nonverbal, autistic, severely autistic son. And that's him. John Beck is suspended by John Beck is suspended. For how long? Has been suspended for 1 year by the WBO. Retroactive to December 22nd, following a positive test for a banned substance, melatonin. He's out. Yeah, so he's basically suspended for the year. Lots of boys from Boxer and Top Rank will join. They have to. Yeah, Toppy, you thinking of? Yeah, co-main event. Yeah. It's a decent fight. Not really. I think Regis might get. Yeah, he might. Regis a shot. Pacquiao is going to eat nothing but straight right hands in the rematch. It will be another snooze match. Oop. Yo, G, you really think? Yeah, I think so. I think I don't think Navarrete, who I think is a little aged out, a little shot, can keep Nunez at bay for that duration of the fight. I don't think that he can do. I think Nunez is going to get on the inside. Now, Navarrete's got like good sneaky uppercuts on the inside. He's not a bad inside fighter, but it favors Nunez on the inside. Benn cooks Regis. I think Benn wins too. Funniest poll question in a minute. He should Benn getting paid so much plus on Netflix. Hey, CBD the flower reviewer. What's up, my dude? The Benn versus Regis fight is a catch weight 150 pounds. Regis is fighting at 150. His last fight was at 42. God dang, Reg. God dang. Yep. Just like that. And by Haney. Believe it or not, my brother and I shoveled driveways to watch Spinks versus Tyson. That was the last time I invested money in boxing. Worked our butts off for 90 seconds. How old were you when that fight happened? Because I was like 5. You're not that much older than me, are you? You were young shoveling driveway. Go get her. Look at you. Retire 80 already. Look at you. Dragging Regis up to 150 as well. Yeah, that's something else. Regis knocked him down too, though, and Catterall got heavy hands. Catterall's got heavy hands. I don't know about that. It was a power play by Dana White over Eddie Hearn. I guess. Okay. It's $15 million. Conor Benn naturally a big dude. Jefferson through Turkey. Yeah. Guys, chill. Thank you. Autistic people be smart as shit and get special hidden talent. Yeah, for sure. I dread forget Jonathan Peck popped. You're dope, G. If nobody doesn't tell you that, you're great. I appreciate that, King of Fitness. I appreciate that. I come from the future after Emmanuel beats up Eduardo. The guy didn't have the sugar nickname. He would be the underdog. I don't think that's correct. Navarrete has not looked good in recent fights. He hasn't. He's got a better resume, but it's like, what have you done for me recently? He got a gift against Suarez. He was about to lose to Charlie Suarez. And that fight was turning, and he was about to lose that fight. He beat Valdez. He lost to Baranchuk and has a draw with Conceição. I mean, is it impossible that he wins? No, he could win. He very much could win. I don't think it's a lock, but Nunez has been better. He's been a better pressure fighter. He's been on him. I think Nunez wins this fight. Yeah. I mean, I got to like Nunez in this fight by far. Again, his resume is not great. Mariaga, Rikishi, Velez, and Rakhimov. But it's it's good. I agree. This is not an easy fight to bet. You don't see me locking it up. Having children in general is beautiful. Agreed. Every child or human has their own happiness experience in life, as long as they're happy for some of the maybe food or watching a show, for other money, etc. Shout out, Seth. No problem, user N. I doubt the sugar name plays a role, my man. Is that KO ratio? Regis getting knocked out if he's going up to 150. Diaz was shaking them legs. Yeah, Regis might go to bed first half of the fight, maybe 12. Okay. All right. Shout out. Trying to make $100. We'll get you there. We get you there. David Morrell for sure wins, right? I think so. I definitely think so. Catterall do got heavy hands. He's just not aggressive. You see Bozy teaching him to lean into it. I so far I do like what I've seen with him and Bozy. I do like it. What do you think my unit should be? I don't know what you can afford. I don't know. I don't know your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Message me, Louis Carlo. I don't want to put this out all on air. Message me. You're in the Discord, right? Message me or send me. If you're not in the, I think you're in the Discord. If you're not, email me at this. We'll talk. Sugar KO'd 0 champions. Navarrete. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. The point is, I think Navarrete's best days are behind him while Nunez is hitting his prime. That's the point. Vaquero looked very good in the first 5 rounds against Suarez before the cut, which, by the way, was a slice. Okay. You guys like Navarrete, get in on Navarrete. I'm not saying Navarrete can't win. I'm not saying he's got no chance that he's outclassed, outmatched, and going to get beat down. I think Nunez is able to close the distance. I think Nunez is able to stay in on him, outwork him, and beat him up on the inside. I think that's the way the fight ultimately ends. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be high action. It's going to be entertaining. It's a fan-friendly fight. It's back and forth fight. It's a very, very good fight. I'm not saying I think Navarrete is going to get dog walked. I don't think that. I think the fight's going to be very competitive. Did you see on the build-up show that this is the first time Navarrete is bringing a nutritionist and is actually doing road work? I did not see that. I did not. That is good to know, though. I was at the Navarrete versus Conceição fight live. He looked horrible and lucky to escape with a draw. It's G. I saw you from fair at the Boots fight. Oh, I saw you from far at the Boots fight in October. My girl was like, "Who's that fly white guy with the braids?" I appreciate that. I trying to walk to you, but you were down the lower part close to the ring. Shout out. I like this. Were you in do you live in Philly? Is that home for you? Is that where you're from, King? Caleb Smith hasn't fought in a year, plus isn't fighting all the way to April and fought a C-tier fighter in Boise. Does Nunez have a chin? So far, he's never been hurt. He's never been dropped. So far, the answer is yes, but he's never fought a guy like Navarrete either. Man, it's tough one with Navarrete. He's so awkward. That's what makes him difficult. I agree. I'm not saying it's an easy bet. I'm probably not betting on it. Ricardo Nunez record is suspect. Looks a bit Berlanga is. I think that, yeah, his resume is not great. I'm not saying it is. Floyd versus Pac was going to be an exhibition, but Manny wanted it to be a real fight. And now it's going to go in their resume. Okay, Gary, tell me the next fight on US Network and I will watch. I promise I love the sport. It could be one of the last. Well, there's no more fights on TV. Showtime, ESPN, HBO were the big three. They no longer carry boxing. So you have to get the DAZN app, the Paramount app, is basically any other apps you need to get. Am I missing anything? The Zone, DAZN, and Paramount and Netflix, and you'll have every fight for the most part. But it's hard now. All the networks have dropped boxing, so you have it's all streaming now in the US. That's what it is. Oh, shout out! I live in Orlando. Shout out Orlando. We went for my 31st birthday. Awesome. Floyd versus Pac, bet the draw. That's not a bad bet. I don't mind that. Philly's a cool city. I think that asking about that second fight with Navarrete shows that Navarrete isn't declining, though. Okay, he's stylistically difficult fighter to fight and to bet with someone like Nunez. It's a very I'm not saying it's an easy fight to bet. I don't even know if I'm going to put any money on it. I'm picking Nunez. I'm not so confident I'm going to bet those odds, but I do think Nunez can get. The question is, can Navarrete either keep him on the outside, which I don't think he can, or can he win the fight on the inside? I don't think he can. Now, not that he can't. Like I said, he's not just a tall, long fighter. He can fight on the outside. He can fight on the inside. Nunez can only fight on the inside. So, yeah, are there more paths to victory for Navarrete? I suppose so. He's got two. Nunez only has one. Is Vargas a lock? Yeah, he's a lock. I just don't love the price on it. You like Duper Promotions? So far, so good. They've made good fights. I wanted to hate it. I wanted to hate Dana White. I did. It's so far, so good. Like I can't say anything bad about it. So far, so good. Guys, do vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. I'm going to end this show in a minute. I will be doing a second show later today for y'all. We'll get more. We'll build locks. We'll build parlays. We'll do all that good stuff. Later today. Probably around 7:30 Eastern time, if I had to guess. So Floyd versus Pac. Mayweather Pac is Tyson. I don't know, man. I mean, I said Tyson weighs like 100 pounds more than him. How are we going to do that? February felt like a good month. Yep. February was a good month. I feel like March going to be one of the best. Retire 80 already. Floyd taking Tyson as a tune-up in Congo. I like Zuffa. That's where I make my most money because the odds makers are way off. Agreed. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, Terry. In a real way. So far, so good, except for Max. Facts, Jefferson. Facts. Max Kellerman is not the one. He is not the one. He is almost impossible to listen to, guys. All right, like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me check my poll. Oh, you guys are not voting in this poll. You guys are very lame in voting in this poll. So I'm going to end this poll. The poll's only been live for 13 minutes. I'll stay live for a little bit longer. As long as you guys do a couple of things. I need y'all to do a couple of things. I need y'all to actually vote in the poll, because not voting in the poll is ridiculous. And I need you guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. As long as you guys vote in the poll and you hit me up with some good questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, hit me up with all that, I'll keep this going for a few more minutes. But if you guys aren't voting the poll, I'm going to be out. Hey, Gary, Vargas wins. Yeah, I mean, Vargas wins. That's I don't love this. I don't love the price, but Vargas is going to win. Just do it by age. Anyone over 45 can fight anyone they want. Yeah, like, in the PGA, like in the golf, they have like the senior PGA for the old people. Boxing's going to need something like that. I don't even mean to sound ridiculous, but boxing's going to need something like that. It's going to have a senior circuit, so the only problem is this sport is violent. The sport's not golf, right? Like, you can get seriously hurt and seriously beat down. I don't love this. I don't know what you do about it. You know, the biggest sporting event every year is the Super Bowl. It's not even close, except for last year. Super Bowl was still number one, but it was close. Number two was Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. This is the second biggest sporting event of the year. Number two, behind only the Super Bowl. So won the AFC NFC Championship game, won the NBA playoffs, whatever. World Series. It was number two. Paul versus Tyson. People are going to watch. People are going to watch Pacquiao and Mayweather. They're going to watch. That's really all there is to it. Like, they're going to make a ton of money, and people are going to watch. Is that a good thing? I don't know. But it's what it is. Bare knuckle 45-plus league would be dope. There's bare knuckle boxing, and now we need a 45 and over league for Pacquiao and Mayweather, etc. I just don't like the money. It's obviously the money, right? I don't know. Let's say they're getting 200 mil. Does anyone know the number? Does anyone know the figure of what these guys are getting paid? My guess is 200. There is a one-round boxing league. It's called the Team Combat League. It's one round. A lot of decent fighters have been involved in it. Most watched will be the UFC White House card. Yeah, it will be. Who do you see as a dog? I was thinking Dode. He seems like a lot of people like that. We thought that was something that we were going to live bet. That. Para, I think, is a live dog too. I think Para's a live dog. Should I take Owen Cooper money line or by decision? Decision. I'm not taking Owen Cooper, so I would tell you to take neither. I think Urso is definitely going to win. I think Owen Cooper is a guy that really struggles with the jab. He struggles to get inside. He struggled with Ethan James and getting on the inside with Ethan James. Urso is a million times better than Ethan James. So I would advise you not to bet on this at all. If I was going to bet on this, I would take Owen Cooper by decision, but I don't think Owen Cooper is going to win the fight. I like Owen Cooper as a prospect. I think he's pretty good. Like I said, he was beating Akao Suman, beating him handily. Is about to stop him. Went to stop him to start that 10th round. Just got caught coming in. That's all she wrote. That was it. That night. But I think Owen Cooper is a good prospect. I just don't think he's going to win this fight. I think stylistically, Urso is all wrong for him. All right. All right, I'm going to end this. Largely, I'm going to end this poll in 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm going to end the poll in 6. Ending the poll in 5. Ending the poll in 4. Guys, vote now, vote now, vote now. Ending the poll in 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll. I'm going to end the poll. I'm going to end the show. Overwhelmingly, you guys think 15 for counter bet is probably too much money. It's probably not a smart decision. All right, guys. I'll be back later today. Second show today. I got one more comment. 2 guys, Figueroa and Emmanuel, with an unconventional style at 29, 31 years old, for the biggest fights in their career versus champions. How could we not expect them to be at their best? Because, I mean, maybe. Like, okay, then bet Navarrete. Well, so I'm not telling you Navarrete can't win. I'm not telling you that. He could win. He's got a path to victory. He's a good fighter. He's battle-tested. He's durable. He's got excellent volume. He's got nice uppercuts on the inside. He's obviously tall, long range. He covers a lot of ground. He does a lot. I get it. Take him. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not standing on Nunez as if this is not Hamza Shiraz and Berlanga. Well, I said there's no way Berlanga is winning that fight. I'm not standing on this like that. I have to pick someone. I'm taking Nunez. That's all I got for boxing. Oh yeah, Dante over Fury, part 4. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. Appreciate all of y'all. Second show. Havlock, come back. Second show. I need to wrap this up. Second show, we'll do your long-term. We'll do a long shot parlay for you. All right, we will do that. I gotta do some stuff. But it's the Australian. The only reason I don't like betting on Navarrete is the Australian. They picked him. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap this up. February 26, 2026 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless. I think this is always good advice. Bet with your wallet, not with your feelings. Shout out sent. I will catch y'all in a few hours.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.